Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the A-Side. I am your host, Riley, and today, out of nowhere, not out of nowhere, but without any fanfare, Arctic Monkeys just dropped a song. Arctic Monkeys, if you don't know, is one of my favorite bands of all time. I've been listening to them for years now. I've covered them pretty extensively on this channel, although not in the most positive light. Because I've covered my two least favorite albums from them, AM and Humbug, which I had plenty nice things to say about both of those albums, but I don't think it necessarily got across how much I love this band. I did, however, cover Favorite Worst Nightmare and give it a 9+ out of 10, and honestly, I would put Sucked in Sea right up there as a 9+ out of 10, and their debut was a 10 out of 10. And they just randomly announced a new record a couple weeks ago, just posting on Instagram, hey, The Car is coming out October 21st. And I was like, what? I'm sorry? So, yeah, there's a new song. There'd better be a Mirrorball is what it's called. I'm going to be reacting to it, hearing it for the first time. Anyway, before we get started, if you're new around here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later if you want. Anyway, I have no idea what to expect from this song. The last Arctic Monkeys record was so wild. Tranquility-based hotel and casino, that kind of space pop, lounge pop sound was very left turn for the band, and I don't even... Let's just get right into it. I don't even know what to expect here. Okay, so it has kind of that loungy sound to it again immediately. A little more lush, though. Very orchestrated, and those strings sound beautiful. It's very lush, very rich sounding, very gorgeous. Very psychedelic 60s sound. Ooh. I really like how this sounds. It's very pretty.
Don't get emotional, that ain't like you. Yesterday's still leaking through the roof.
Ooh, Alex's vocals here have such a, like, warm charm and romance to them.
I know I promised this is what I wouldn't do.
It's like a more lush and pretty and kind of dreamier version of what was happening on Tranquility Base.
Seems to better suit.
I love those pianos.
So if you wanna walk me to the car, you ought to know I'll have a heavy heart. So can we please be absolutely sure that there's a Mirrorball?
This is gorgeous.
You're getting cynical, and that won't do. I'd throw the rose tint back on the exploded view.
Man, this just sounds so good.
If I were you.
The bass work here is so pleasant. The arpeggiated synths have the super dreamy feel to it, and it all comes together with that piano and just sounds so lush and gorgeous. All the strings.
I'm sure to have a heavy heart. So can we please be absolutely sure that there's a Mirrorball?
So I want to point out, while it doesn't sound like it sonically, this song is reminding me a lot of Suck It and See, that kind of warm, nostalgic romance that you'd get on a song like Black Treacle or Reckless Serenade, She's Thunderstorms, The Hellcat Spangled Sha-La-La-La. I'm really getting that from Alex's vocal performance. Like I said, that warm, nostalgic romance. I'm getting that from the vocal performance and the lyricism and the overall vibe of the song, but not necessarily the sound. The sound, I think, is more dreamy, is more lush. It's almost like kind of what they were going for with Tranquility Base, but really kind of let it spread its wings and take some more influences from 60s and 50s, even people like your Sinatras. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. It really is a new direction. It almost feels cheap to say it's like an upgraded version of Tranquility Base, because while it's kind of similar, this feels like something entirely new.
Oh, there'd better be a Mirrorball for me.
Man, those shimmering strings sound beautiful. Oh, that percussion work is interesting, like the wood block. I think that's what it is. Wow! I am thoroughly impressed by that. Man, Arctic Monkeys are back and just as good as ever. That song is getting a heart. There'd Better Be a Mirrorball is like the most lush and gorgeous song Arctic Monkeys have ever put out, with these pianos that anchored down the sound, but this bass line and then arpeggiated synths that are sweeping you off into outer space, and the lush, gorgeous strings are just the icing on the cake that really drive it all home to just be a gorgeous song. Alex's vocal performance was amazing. It brought out that warm, nostalgic romance that's very reminiscent of a record like Suck It and See. I think Alex Turner is a very kind of, I don't want to say seductive, but very kind of romantic and charming personality who gives you this warm romance. I don't want to say seductive because I don't think it's necessarily sexual, although Alex Turner can be like that. Listen to a lot of AM. It's not. It's seductive, more of the heart, more kind of romancing, charming, sweet. Heartwarming. Warm is the only thing I can think of when I hear this. That song was gorgeous, though. I'm so excited for the car, even more so than I was before. I'm making comparisons to other Arctic Monkey stuff like Tranquility Base, but I think this really is a whole new lane for the band, taking on this more kind of 50s sound, I think. Like I said, reminding me a lot of like Sinatra or like Nat King Cole, the kind of crooners, stuff like that Nelson Riddle would have organized, like in the wee small hours, really bringing me back to that sound, but with its own kind of Arctic Monkeys twist on it. Gorgeous stuff. Let me know what you thought of this song in the comments down below. I thought it was great. So yeah, and let me know if you're excited for the car. I will definitely be covering it. It'll probably end up being album of the year. I'm not even gonna cap. I mean, right now it's Ants From Up Here is my album of the year, but if the rest of the album is as good as this song, there's a chance that it might be the car. So yeah, There Better Be a Mirrorball was excellent. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time.